What's up, guys? Today we are doing a Mattel WWE Elite Legends Series 25 Justin Hawk Bradshaw action figure review. So this is the fourth figure in the line. If you want to look at the back of the box, we got the reel here with the whole wave. Already did the reviews of Psycho Sid, Ravishing Rick Rude, as well as Hitman. Now we're going on. This is the guy I was least excited about, but I don't know. Looking at the figure, he looks pretty cool in the window box there. I don't know what the heck's going on, but we're gonna see what's going on with his outfit here when we open the box. We're also gonna do a quick look over the chase of Rick Rude, and then we're gonna compare the 5 figures and rank them on this video here. So we're gonna quick cruise through this. Justin Hawk Bradshaw, same artwork on the sides. We got the barcode and all the cool fun stuff. On the bottom there we got the little W window on top, so you can get a little light in there. And then on the back we got the same artwork as on the sides, and a little right up here. WWE Champion, United States Champion, World Tag Team Champion. Before he was the wrestling god JBL, or bodyguard for hire, as part of the APA, he was just Hawk Bradshaw, a rough and tumble Texas cowboy cut from the same mold as legends like Stan Hansen. Bradshaw made an immediate impact as he branded his fallen opponents with the initials JB on his first step towards the WWE Hall of Fame. All right. So yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on with this outfit. We're gonna open it up and see. I see a lot of straps and a lot of dangly things, and hopefully he's got a cowboy hat in there somewhere, since he's got, you know, the cowboy hat on the artwork. But maybe they did him up like Rick Rude, who on the art he had the tattoo, and his action figure doesn't even have the goddamn anchor tattoo that he's pretty well known for. So let's bust this guy open and see what Hawk Bradshaw is all about. Huck. All right, guys, so we still got him in his plastic molding here. Looks like he's got like a too sweet, or maybe like an edge type hand gesture. If I can get this the fuck out of there. Oh. Metal fingers extend. So he's definitely gonna have to have that affixed to his wrist. Gotta have that. That's awesome. Yeah. Devil horns. And then the other one's just a secret there. Still, I don't know if this is like rope or it's like, looks like some stirrups here or something. Not really sure what's going on here, so we'll bust them out of the molding. I can't make heads or tails of what's going on here. Like the trench coat though, but he's got mismatched knee pads. One black and one brown. And he's kind of got these weird cowboy boots / tennis shoes. Like it's like almost like he cut the bottoms of his cowboy boots off and then slipped on some some kicks, or I don't know what the hell these are. Maybe there's some like aqua socks. Don't know. We'll check it out though. Let's bust them out. All right, here we go. We got them out of the packaging now. Actually not a bad looking figure. I was kind of perplexed. I was like, did they mess it up and give him like one brown and one black knee pad and then one brown elbow pad on one arm? But no, that's how the figure comes. Don't know much about this part of JBL's career. I think this is when he's first getting in to the WWE, at least. But yeah, not a bad figure. So this is like a bull rope, and I guess it was kind of for like a chain style match. So you got 2 guys, got these clasps or like handcuffs at the end, or they're like rope tied up, and they put their hands in here and they tie themselves up, and then you got like a cowbell in the middle, and they do a little pull, and then they come together and beat the crap out of each other, and they're tied to one another. So kind of cool. I just had to research what the heck this was. So yeah, and then he only has 2 pairs of swappable hands. He's got the metal fingers for both sides, and then the C grips. So you gotta have one of the metal fingers, and I'm gonna have the C grip. I'm gonna have the bull rope wrapped around him, and he'll be holding one part of it, I think, when I display him. But so there's that. Let's kind of look at the articulation and the apps and some of the accessories here. The face. He's kind of got a dumb look on his face with his mouth open. I'm a mouth breather. So that's him. He had some long hair. He had long hair and a ponytail back in the day. I'm going to take this. It's like a sleeveless trench, or I guess duster, if you want to call it that. And it's got these little frilly things coming off here. We're going to check them out without the duster. We'll put that back on. Bear with me here, guys, while I take this crap off. I don't know if this head comes off, make it easier to take off the duster. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And we'll pop it back on here. Ah! So this is what he would be wrestling in. The head doesn't go too far back because of the hair back here, kind of obstructs it. He looks down okay. Stomach crunch kind of helps him out. Goes back that far. Of course, you got the shoulder. Cut at the bicep. Double jointed elbows. Pinless. Swivel. Pivot on the hand. Swivel on the belt or the waist. Goes out like that with the thighs, and then the thigh cut. Whoa, what's going on there, huh? Does this pop out? Are these like dropouts here, kind of? I don't know. Might be just a piece of shit. Who knows? And then let's check those knees, shall we? Oh, we got a little protector underneath there. Let's see this side. Looks like we got pins. So we got pins on the knees, more than likely. That's okay. That's kind of what Mattel does with their wrestling figures, especially when they got the knee pads. And then is there any kind of... I guess there's kind of, yeah. Got a little boot swivel. And then swivel and pivot on the shoe or the ankle. So yeah, not a real bad figure. It looks pretty good. Oh, and then look at that back there. The hawk. With a picture of a hawk. Right on his booty. But I like this figure. I'm actually surprised. I don't know if it's going to move its way up. I was kind of expecting him to be the 4th place guy. I mean, this is a really strong wave. I would say including this guy. I was like, this is just kind of the... there's always a shitty figure, it seems like, in every wave. You know, whether there's 6 of them in the wave or 4, there's always something that I don't want. And this was the one. But now that I have it in hand, I kind of like it. And I used to not like JBL, just from stuff I heard. He was a bully, and watched the Dark Side of the Ring episode about the Brawl for All, and he was part of that, and he kind of get exposed for being a pussy. But he's not. He's a tough guy. I saw some of his podcasts that he does with, what's his name, the big man, the guy that does something to wrestle with Bruce Pritchard. Can't remember the guy's name. He's got the beard. I think he's married to Ric Flair's daughter or son. I can't remember. But, yeah, he seems pretty cool on the podcast. He seems laid back. He seems chill. So, glad I got this. I also have the APA version that just came out with the Legends, and then I just recently got, can't remember what line it was. I think it was Monday Night War, if I'm not mistaken, where he's got the kind of more patriotic cowboy outfit. I think he's got short hair. That's when he's kind of doing the J.R. Ewing gimmick. So, yeah, let's put this duster back on. I'm going to see what I can do here with the hands just to kind of speed things up. Pop off the hands there. I noticed, let's see, where was that? No, it's not too bad. It's a little black smudge here on the bottom. Might have to touch that up with a little bit of white paint pen, but it's not too bad. Let's get this guy back down here. Sorry guys, I just didn't want to stop the tape, you know. I'm just gonna keep it rolling, keeping it real, you know. Seems a little off balance, like one leg is longer than the other. I don't know if that's the case, but I'm going to straighten everything out here and see what we got. The duster's pretty cool too, I gotta say. Cut off these things and maybe get like a gambit trench coat or something, but I'm not going to do that. Alright, I'm gonna do this, put on those metal fingers. I don't know, if there's something I missed about this guy and this part of his career, let me know in the comments. I kind of like the mixture of the upper part of the boots and then like the tennis shoes or loafers or whatever the fuck you want to call them down there. Let's see there. Let's put this over like this. And then we'll kind of put this over here. Come on. There we go. Oh. That over your shoulder there, Bradshaw. Get that collar down. Get this wrapped around like so. There we go. And that's how I'm probably going to display it, except for it's yeah, there we go. I don't like that face that much. I mean, it kind of looks like him, but I mean, kind of blank stare. So yeah, not a bad figure, honestly. So, next we're gonna take a real quick look at the Chase Rick Rude, and then we're gonna rank all 5: Bradshaw, Psycho Sid, Bret Hitman Hart, and then the regular variant and the Chase variant of Ravishing Rick Rude. Tell me what you guys ranked them in the comments if you can. Going into this, I'll just say I was going to go Rick Rude first, Bret Hart second, Psycho Sid, then this guy. And I was going to probably do back-to-back like Ravishing Rick Rude, Chase, and regular variant, first and second place. But things may have changed. So let's see what happens. Hey there, guys. I meant no disrespect to Bradshaw. We are going to do a quick little comparisons and bring out some other figures just to kind of look to see how he compares. So we got that. We're going to bring out his APA version. I'm going to use one of the Undertaker's acolytes. So See the change in appearance there? This guy seems a bit taller by a few, well, by a few inches, I guess. So there's that. Whoopsie. Then we'll bring out his homie, Mr. Simmons, in his Nation of Domination gear. These guys were both the acolytes of Undertaker together, so they're both, they had these little markings or whatever, I guess, wannabe tattoos on their chest, but I grabbed this version because it's the newest one. This was also a Legends figure. Damn! And then we're gonna bring one of JBL's buddies, another buddy, and that would be Bruce Pritchard, also known as Brother Love. I love you, Brother Love. So there's that. So I figured since I did comparisons with a few figures to the rest of this wave, I should probably do it with Bradshaw and not sell him short. So there we got Brother Love. We'll put him back there. Now I'm going to do my quick Chase Rick Rude review. It's going to be rather brief. And then we'll do a little segment on the rating or ranking them in order. So here's the Rick Rude Chase compared to this one. The tights are just different. I think that's about it. I think this is WWE version or WWF, and then this is WCW. I believe, but I could be wrong. This says WCW on it, so that's what leads me to believe that. But perhaps they're both WCW just because he's got the WCW belt with both figures. Yeah. Is there any other Rick Rude figures that you'd like to see? We got a lot of them. Not trying to be gentle at all. I just saw like a video from it was like a promo for like a Survivor Series, and it was like Rick Rude versus Rowdy Piper's gang, and it was like Rick Rude, the Rougeaus, and Perfect versus Piper, and I can't remember who was all on there, but I want to see that in like a 4-pack where we get Rick Rude and he gets the tights with the airbrush, and he's got himself and Perfect and the Rougeaus airbrushed on there, and then on the back he's got Rowdy Piper and his team, and he says something like the tights on my rump tells the tale who will perish and who will prevail. I don't know. I gotta watch that match, but those tights were the shit. And then you'd get Perfect in his kind of like hunter yellow or green. It's kind of the bright colored. Sorry, I had to get my cutter. Bright colored singlet, and then the Rougeaus all decked out in their Canadian gear, but they had like the little American flags that they're waving around. It's when they're all heels, and I'm not gonna even use the cutter. And, you know, they're like, oh, we love America, yay! But it was totally heelish, and it was facetious, and they're kind of talking shit. So that was kind of funny. Great tag team, a 4-way tag team though, with Perfect and Rick Rude, and then you got the 2 Canadian guys. So here's the chase, and it's the same exact figure, no tattoo, of course, and I think that's gonna be points against this figure, honestly. And then of course you got the World Heavyweight WCW Championship belt. Sorry, my dog is tripping out on this little toy here. Right, Bubba? He needs more treats, I think. Come on, stand up, buddy. I'm gonna have to get a hand on that. Anyways, I would just like to see that figure, or that set. Very stiff. Alright, let's see what we got. So yeah, again, he's got a picture of himself airbrushed on the leg. It's not that attractive. It kind of looks silly, but it is what it is. Then you got kind of American flag stuff, WCW United States, little eagle down here, so it's very patriotic. USA champ, and then more pictures of him. Rick Rude, simply ravishing on the boots. Same as before with the non-chase. Everything's the same. It's just different paint on the tights. But I like it. And then on the rump here it says United States Champion. He's flexing his butt cheeks, in case you didn't know. Yeah, I like this figure. So I'm a huge Rick Rude fan, so I'm just a tad disappointed with the non-tattoo on these figures. He should have that tattoo. I think it's sad. It seems like they do this kind of thing a lot. They have to reissue, like they had the what was it? I think it was Elite 73, if I'm not correct. Let me know. But he had the robe, and it was like staining the skin. And so then they came out with the regular figure and he had a chase back then too, and they had it with the robe folded up. So there's actually 4 versions of that figure: robe on, robe off, regular, variant, and chase. And I got them all because I'm a Rick Rude freak. So now we'll take care of this garbage later. We're gonna rank these figures in order. WWE Legends 25, Sid, Vicious, Psycho Sid, for me is number 1. This could slide into like my top 10 of the year. It's a pretty figure. They got the face down right. The hair's perfect. What are you doing? Chill out, dog. The vest is great. They got the body down perfectly. His legs are just shredded. He's big. He's bad. He's my number 1. And plus he died, and I liked him. And thought he was a good dude. And so he's sliding in at my number 1. At number 2... Number 2, I think we're going to have to give it to the Hitman. Now, this figure had some paint app problems, as you probably saw in my review. The Hitman on the rump here was all messed up, but I fixed it with a Gundam pen, and it actually turned out really good. But the M was like cut off like right here, and there's a big white splotch there, and it is the same with the end. This last stem was totally gone, and I drew them in with a Gundam pen, and it worked out. It looks pretty decent. It's not perfect, but it's way better than before. So that was kind of a, I guess you could, that was kind of a paint app problem. But as far as accessories goes, the belt, the IC belt, the sunglasses, just the all pink, really, really impressive figure. Looks great. I wish they'd do a little bit better with the face scan. I'm gonna have to pause this video and see what's going on with this dog. But he's sliding in at number 2. Okay. Number 3. We're gonna go Rick Rude variant Chase. Just because I like the pants. And this is a close race here because I think that the Bradshaw is probably more deserving, but this is my ranking system. I like Rick Rude. It's a travesty that the arm tattoo isn't on there. Seriously, it's horseshit. It's lazy. I just like the paint on the back of Hitman, and he had some other stuff going on too that I had to kind of tidy up. I'm not holding that against the figure itself. I'm holding it against Mattel. I had to doctor up a lot of figures in my day, so that's just kind of the way it goes, you know, and I'm kind of a stickler, and I like my figures being as perfect as possible. You know, I look at them when I buy them and make sure I'm not buying a big piece of shit with missing accessories, or like, you know, a lot of times you open it and you get a really loosey-goosey stomach crunch, or something's going on with the ankles. You know, it sucks, but it just is what it is. But because I'm a fan of Rick Rude's, and he's probably my top 5 all time, along with Mr. Perfect, he's up there. Roddy Piper, Steamboat, Pillman, Macho, all some of my favorite wrestlers. He's sliding into the number 3 spot. I wish it was higher. If he had the arm tattoo, he probably would have been number 2, maybe even number 1, at least for the Chase. So 1, 2, 3. Number 4, we're giving it to Bradshaw. I actually liked this figure and was very surprised. I didn't have my hopes up for this, and I kind of was just like, I'm just going to buy the whole wave, and I guess I'm just going to buy this guy too. But this figure's actually pretty decent. And he's old school, so why not? I like the duster. That's huge. And this guy could easily slip into the number 3 or number 2 spot, honestly. I'm not a huge fan of JBL. I don't hate him or anything like that. I actually have respect for him. Watching his podcast, he seems like a cool dude. Slipping in at number 4. I like the accessories too, like the bull rope and all that stuff. It's pretty cool. And I like the look. Wish he had a cowboy hat, so that's kind of points against him. Coming in last at number 5, we're doing the Rick Rude regular variant. Again, not much there for this guy. This is the regular variant, no arm tattoo. Huge fan of the guy, huge disappointment for this figure. So, I know it's kind of weird to slip in Bradshaw in between them because they, you know, the Chase and this are basically the same figure. But I feel the Chase always, since it's a little harder to find, always has to get ranked a little higher than the regular variant. So this guy's slipping in at number 5. So there's my Legends 25, Bradshaw and Chase Rick Rude, and my ranking of the entire wave. It was fun doing this video. I hope you had fun watching it. I love you. Throw all these guys in here. So, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. please subscribe. Please like. Throw some comments down there if you like. I'd love to hear what you got to say. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope your holidays were great. Take it easy. Peace.